Putin is keeping thousands of Ukrainians in Nazi-style ghettos where they are forced to work or fight. According to reports on RadarOnline.com, Vladimir Putin is holding thousands of Ukrainians in Nazi-style ghettos, where they are forced to work or fight, in the ongoing conflict. Horrifyingly, Ukrainian investigators discovered that the Russian military is holding thousands of Ukrainian civilians in filtration camps across the war-torn nation. This discovery came more than 14 months after Putin first invaded Ukraine in February 2022. Even more disturbing is the fact that many of the Ukrainian civilians held in the Nazi-style filtration camps have reportedly fallen ill and died from preventable causes like tuberculosis. The Sun reported the news this week after speaking with Lyudmila Denisov, an official in the Ukrainian government responsible for protecting human rights. Denisov claims that deportees held in the filtration camps have their fingerprints and documents taken before being transported by train to unpopulated regions of Russia. Those held at the camps are said to be crammed into makeshift tents and empty buildings where they are forced to work for their Russian captors or fight for Russia against their own country. Thousands of Ukrainian civilians were reportedly rescued by Russian forces, who then allegedly provided them with 3 meals per day and around-the-clock medical care, as reported by the Russian news agency TASS. However, recent reports published by Ukrainian intelligence indicate that those detained in the filtration camps are only given 1 meal per day, and that disease and squalor are rife throughout the ghetto-like complexes. Just days after it was revealed Putin planned a total cleansing of Ukraine upon his invasion of the country over a year ago, RadarOnline.com reported that Russian-run, Nazi-style ghettos were discovered across war-torn Ukraine. It was revealed that Putin had ordered a total cleansing of Ukraine from the very top of the Kremlin, which included the detainment of Ukrainian civilians in their homes before transporting them to concentration camps and worse. Sign up for the RadarOnline.com newsletter and you'll always know the latest scoop. Daily. Breaking. The latest in the world of celebrities. Costs nothing. According to leaked documents, the final stage of door-to-door terror will begin as soon as the mass of protests is reduced. The emails continued, here the FSB will play first fiddle, and people will be detained in their homes at night during curfew and transferred to Russian territories, concentration camps and worse. After a purge of this magnitude, it is expected that protests will end permanently. The International Criminal Court issued an arrest warrant for Putin in connection with the alleged mass deportation of Ukrainian children from their homes in Ukraine to Russia, and the news of the Nazi-style ghettos followed shortly after, as reported by RadarOnline.com. Terrorist ex-KGB agent warns that Vladimir Putin's accidental nuclear launch could start World War III. To avoid conscription in the Ukraine conflict, some Russian men have been transitioning to female identities. Elon Musk has been criticized by Dmitry Medvedev for erasing tweets from prominent Russian politicians.